And we are live. Welcome to Counterculture Sports. I'm your host, K9, with my co-host, Cipo.
We're here. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Yow.
Yo.
What's
Twice.
going on?
Do it again.
Again?
Again.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Not
We got a comment already live from Bravis.t.
America.
America. We got a comment from Dylan. Dylan's here. Thank God he's here this week, dude. I was lost without him last week. He says, in the flesh, what up, fellas?
We here.
Alan's here. And we are live. It's your host, K9, with my co-host, Cipo. How are we all doing tonight? I'm okay. Cipo, how are you?
I'm enjoying it. Enjoying the day, brother.
Our
There
boy
he is.
He says, what up? Yeah. MGB.
America.
Oh, thank God. Yow. Cipo, I want to apologize, bro, that I didn't wish you a happy birthday on your birthday, man. I feel like
it's fine.
crap, man. Happy birthday, brother.
Nah, it's fine, brother.
Alan says Cipo looks high as fuck. Is it true?
Nah.
No. So Cipo, how was your birthday, man?
It was great, man. Hung out with the big 31. Hung out with the family, man.
Good. Tristan says happy birthday.
Thank you, Tristan.
Birthdays cause for a celebration, right?
Yeah.
You know who else likes to celebrate?
Who is it?
Goon tape.
Goon tape.
If you're a tactical athlete looking for an edge, try some moisture activated goon tape. It's made from an ultra strong blend of natural and synthetic fibers to help keep you on target and in the fight even when the work gets wet. Go to goontape.com and use promo code counterculture15, which is 15, for 15% off your order. It's almost like they're giving all of us a birthday present. Shout out Goon Tape.
Shout them out again. Yeah, finally we are.
Tristan says USA is back on top. Hockey, we love to see it.
Yes, sir.
Dylan comments, doing great. Excellent Olympics start to finish. What up, Bobby? MGB, sorry I was absent last week. Mardi Gras weekend with my old behind. It's all good, man. Alan comments, can't wait to get my Gooner tape. Dylan, happy belated Cipo. We're
Thank
similar
you.
birthdays, brother. What day?
On the 18th.
Ooh. Alan comments, works even when it gets wet, and I'm getting it soaked. Dylan comments, Cipo, young pup, 31.
I don't know. The body's starting to feel old, though.
Oh, man. Don't say that.
Yeah, man.
Dylan comments, Goon tape peeling up celebration since 1800s. So, the United States won gold in hockey as underdogs, even though we were still underdogs, even though Sidney Crosby didn't participate in the final for Canada.
Yes, sir.
He ended up getting hurt in the quarterfinals. It was yesterday, Sunday morning at 8:00 in the morning. I was able to watch some of it, but I ended up having to go to church, so I missed the end. MGB says, "Wait until you hit 60."
Oh,
MGB, you ain't 60, man. You look like you're in your 30s, bro. Don't lie to us.
oh yeah.
Shout out to Connor Hellebuck, man. The goalie for the United States. He had 41 saves Sunday
Yeah.
against Canada. And here's the crazy thing. This guy even had an assist as a goalie. First time that's ever happened in Olympic history, man. That was pretty crazy to see.
Mm-hmm.
And then you
That's
had
great.
Jack Hughes, who's on the cover of our YouTube video. Jack Hughes scored one of the most dramatic goals in Olympic hockey history with 141 left in overtime to give USA the 2-1 win.
Yeah. Shout out to Jack Hughes.
He lost the tooth as well.
Yeah.
Bravis Buck for the Presidential Medal of Freedom. I agree.
Hell yeah.
MGB comments 62 last year of the baby boomers. Ooh. Cipo, I'm right behind you, bro. I turned 31 in July, man. I'm right behind you, bro.
Yeah.
We're getting up there. Cobbville is here. He says Izzo was ... Izzo was right once again. Alan comments the U.S. team must have been using that gooner. Yeah, that would make sense because they were underdogs going into that match, man. Canada has been dominant the whole tournament. United States had a tough time against Sweden in the quarterfinals too, or in the semifinals. And from what I mean, I'm not the biggest hockey guy. I'm not going to sit here and act like I am, but I did do some research because we do this podcast, and I didn't want to sound like a complete dumbass, so I had to do some research on everything. And Cobbville comments, Goon Tape is the best. Yes, Goon Tape has saved my life multiple times. And from what I've seen and what I've heard, the United States has probably the best defense in the tournament. And Canada had the best offense in the tournament. So this was a matchup made in heaven for the finals. And this is the first time since the 80s that we won gold against Canada.
Right.
I want to say. So
yeah. The 80s, 1980.
So this was a good match. Obviously, it went to overtime, and Jack Hughes was able to put it away with a tooth missing, and United States won gold, man. We got a comment from my dog Mitch. He says, "What's up, K9 Chipotle?" I haven't had Chipotle in a long time. It's gotten too expensive, man. Chipotle is so damn expensive now, bro.
That used to be your pre-workout meal, post-workout meal.
I was never honestly the biggest Chipotle guy. I would honestly rather just go to like neighborhood Walmart and get my own rotisserie chicken and make my own chicken and rice and kind of do my own thing.
Right.
It's a lot cheaper too and healthier. Dylan comments, 2 Cipos equal MGB.
Damn. I'm a baby.
MGB, Matt Boldy had that goon tape on his stick when he scored the first goal. He was doing Puck Trick Nation. Maybe, buddy. Ace wants to know if we can go to Cipo's house tomorrow.
Hell yeah. All the fun is over here, I guess.
It was another big win for America, too. Sean Strickland.
Oh, man.
Dude.
Damn, did Sean Strickland tear him up?
So, I don't know how to show the videos on on here anyways, but it's probably better I don't. Yo, VP in the chat. What's up, VP? Sean Strickland has to be probably the most... What's the word I want to use? I guess, well, he's definitely American. He's very vulgar, if that's the word, when it comes to these press conferences. I mean, he called Bad Bunny the F word when asked about him. He says a lot of racial things. I think a
Right.
lot of it's joking. I don't know how much of it is real. Really racist. I don't know. I mean, I like Sean Strickland, but he is a very wild guy. And he went up against Hernandez, and he even said before the match, he's like, I'm more Mexican than Hernandez because of the way he
Which
fights,
is
his
crazy.
fighting
Yeah.
style, because he's a brawler. I mean, he just put a beat down on this dude. I mean, Hernandez was trying to wrestle him. He couldn't get him to the ground. Strickland just threw hands with him the whole time. Ended up dropping him in the third and getting the TKO win.
Yeah.
So
I figured, yeah, that knee to the solar plex, that's really what hurt.
yeah, that was the beginning of the end right there.
Yeah.
Tristan says, let's not forget the 5-on-3 penalty killed by the USA in the second period. Good take, Tristan. Mitch, what do they get money-wise for winning the gold? I honestly have no idea.
I didn't think they really got nothing but the gold medal, I thought.
Yeah, I don't know if they win any money. That'd be something I'd have to look up.
Maybe
But
some sponsorship when they get back to America, but I don't think they win no prize money for the tournament.
I wonder how much a gold medal's worth.
It's
Probably
24 karat gold.
I was gonna say it's probably worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
If you pawn that thing, like went down to Oslo Pawn and pawn that thing off.
Yeah.
Alan said he's a redneck Conor McGregor. Yeah, Sean Strickland is a redneck Conor McGregor. He might even be worse than Conor. Like, Conor was super disrespectful too.
The
but,
UFC needs a person like, Sean and Conor.
Yeah, 100%. Bravis, walk forward, jab, repeat, LOL. Yeah, and he does that like Philly shell thing too, where he just like.
Yeah.
Alan says they don't get paid shit. They got to pay tax on the medal, I'm pretty sure. Damn, so they got to pay.
What?
That's what
crazy.
Alan's saying. Bravis says medal bonuses, big money. Mitch comments, show me the money. LOL. Mitch, you better go grab a hockey stick then, bro. Dylan, yo, VP respect. Mitty, they get respect, no money. Perhaps maple syrup for life.
Well, that ain't that how your damn old Caitlyn Jenner made his money?
I don't know.
I don't even know.
He was Bruce Jenner back then, right? Yeah, he was on the Wheaties, right?
Yeah, but he was an Olympian.
Yeah, he did the triathlon, I think, right?
Yeah.
Where you like run, swim, and bike, I think.
Yeah, so they get paid somehow.
You think Sean Strickland is a fan of?
Hell no. Before you even finish the question, hell no, he ain't paying none of that.
He doesn't like Bad Bunny. I don't think he'll like Bruce, Caitlyn Jenner. MGB. What were you gonna say, Cipo?
I said you heard that's why he ain't gonna fight on the White House fight no more.
Who, Strickland?
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear that.
I heard that he didn't want to fight around the Epstein motherfuckers no more.
They asked him about
something crazy.
Dude, it's crazy. He
yeah.
We definitely don't want to start talking about the Epstein files.
Nah.
We'll have everybody starting to comment about that, but
yeah. But Sean Strickland is
Dude, did you see after the fight, they were asking him who he wants next, and he wants to fight the champ, and the guys from the Middle East or Russia or whatever, and he said something about he's gonna bring a goat and he'll distract.
Yeah.
Oh my God. NGB comments, each country's Olympic committee sets medal prizes.
Oh. Yeah, I see.
Dylan comments, and they get that little lame stuffed animal. Alan says, bro, Bruce. Bravis. $37,500 bonus for a gold medal. That's pretty good.
Damn.
That's not bad.
I'll take it. Yeah.
Mitch comments, they still haven't put Aunt Jemima back on maple syrup. Oof. Dude, that was that shit back in the day.
Yeah, they need to put that back on there.
That was my girl, man. You know I love black women. Alan, damn, trained 4 years for 37,000. That's fucked up. Yeah, dude, 37,000. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, you would imagine these people have regular jobs too, but
Oh yeah,
37,000. I mean, that's not even like the average yearly income. I wouldn't think for that average
right.
American. Now you can't live off that.
Hell no.
Let me look at our script here. What we got next? Well, we have NFL. um, the combine is coming up this week, next week. But actually, in some
No, it
sad news,
started this
man.
week.
It did.
Yeah,
Okay, the combine
the
started
interviews
this week.
started this week. Yeah.
Okay, well, the interviews. I'm thinking of like the
Well,
field
the
stuff.
drills are start. Yeah, it starts this week.
Yeah, they start this week. So
Yeah.
I'm excited for the combine. I mean, if you're a football fan, it's a little something to get excited about. Watch these guys go out there. I heard Fernando Mendoza's probably not going to participate, but sad news though, man. Rondale Moore,
Damn. Yeah.
receiver and
Another one.
kick punt returner, ended up taking his own life. I think he was only 25 years old. He was
Yes,
currently
he
on the
was.
Vikings. He ended up getting hurt, and he's more known for playing for the Cardinals and for Purdue Boilermakers in college, man. Was a really good receiver in college, was a first round pick, I'm pretty sure. And it's a shame, man. It's a shame.
Right.
You know, we had, as you brought up, Marshawn Nealon, as we were talking earlier,
Yeah.
another guy that took his life earlier in this year. And it just goes to show you, man, that like even these professional athletes, even though you put these guys kind of like on a pedestal and think like they probably don't deal with the same real life trauma that people like me and you deal with, and obviously they do, man, and it sucks.
Sometimes they got it worse, brother.
Yeah, and sometimes they even
You
have
know,
it
they
worse,
got
man.
way more people hounding them for their money, and
So that was obviously, not a good thing to see, and
right.
condolences to his family and everything like that. Just terrible news. And I was actually a fan of Rondale Moore, man. I liked him as a returner player. I've always liked small, speedy guys like that. I've always loved watching those types of guys play. So kind of like a human joystick type dude.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. You think having it all would make
Yeah.
you happy, but it doesn't.
Uh Bravis, he's talking about sponsorships for the Olympic team.
Yeah, I
Alan
believe they
says
got.
Alan comments, bro, y'all do anything to talk about the NFL. Give it a break. LOL.
Well, let's go back to the Olympics and then talk about the girl winning gold for figure skating.
Ooh, I don't know anything about that. You're gonna have to run that one,
I'm just
Cipo.
saying. I just seen the highlights for the gold medals.
Well, I know the women's hockey team won gold too.
Yeah, they won gold.
Dylan comments, K9 enjoying the syrup, squeezing that bottle.
And
Oh man. Alan comments, men's
it
mental
is.
health is very important. It is, man. We get pushed to the side, man. Everyone thinks like, we're just supposed to be strong and not let shit bother us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna sound vulnerable for a moment, man. As someone that's struggling pretty hard with stuff like that, I'm gonna be real, man. It's a lot, bro. It's hard,
Oh, I
man.
know it is.
And it's like at times you don't want to vent to people because you don't want to sound like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just like something like you feel like bitches do, but it's
Nah,
probably
man.
better to do it. you know.
Yeah. Then hold it
So
in, and then
then you end up hurting somebody or hurting
yep,
yourself or
you're damn right.
turning to drugs and alcohol and stuff like that. So it sucks, man. I really feel for Rondell Moore and his family, man. It's tragic, dude. I hated hearing that this week. I
I
was
did
I was
too, brother.
actually yeah, and I was actually excited for him to make a comeback. I mean, I know he's on the Vikings, so he's the division rival with the Bears, but there was rumors that he might even have came to the Bears last year, but he ended up signing with the Vikings. So
You would have loved to have him on the Bears.
Yeah. Yeah, because like I said, he's like a human
Yeah.
joystick type of dude. I like those types of guys. And I remember when he played for Purdue, man, I'm like, man, this guy's gonna be great in the NFL. He just kept getting injured, you know. That's
Sometimes
the
that
con.
injury bug is what, derails a career,
Yeah, and that's the con to, them young or not, well, young and small, speedy guys.
Right.
They get hurt a lot more. Alan says, say it with your chest, K9. I think I did, man. I was vulnerable. What more do you want from me, dude? Ryan Garcia.
My space.
Cipo.
Speaking of comebacks, huh?
Speaking of comebacks, man, Ryan Garcia
He's
came
making a
back
great one.
after that. Well, he lost to Romero pretty bad, and I think a
Right.
lot of us lost hope in him.
I know.
And a lot of the boxing world lost hope in Ryan Garcia. He does a lot of the social media stuff now, and does funny videos, and hangs out with all the social media guys and influencers, whatever you want to call them.
Yep.
So sometimes a lot of people hate on him, but man, that performance against Mario Barrios, he put a whooping on him. He dropped him in the first
round.
The first round. I think it was only like
Yeah.
30 seconds in, a minute in.
Oh yeah.
And it was just
And
straight.
just completely, just from there on out, just straight up whooped him.
Alan comments BC. I don't know what that is. BC before Christ? I don't know.
Oh shit.
So after the fight, Ryan Garcia calls out Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
He wants to
How do
fight
you like
Shakur
that?
Stevenson.
Well, let's give props to Ryan Garcia. He's willing to fight anybody.
He is.
He's willing to fight anybody. Since he
is.
got that one loss, he's been trying to fight everybody.
Yeah.
He knows he's gonna lose. He knows he's gonna lose to Shakur, but he's gonna still try.
I don't know if he thinks he's going to lose against Shakur. I think that he might think he could beat him because of him beating Devin Haney, and he probably thinks that Shakur and Devin Haney have similar fighting styles, which they kind of do.
Right.
But Shakur's on another level of
Yeah.
He's on another level compared to Devin Haney. I mean, come on.
But he has never denied that Ryan Garcia never beat him in that when they were younger.
I think but
he never denied that. When they sparred
you think Garcia has even a chance against Shakur?
Yeah. Ryan Garcia got the power. Yeah, he got power.
He has more power than Shakur, but I just don't think that he can really stand a chance against Shakur. I think Shakur would just honestly outclass him, outbox him. It would come down to a decision,
and Shakur
would win.
It didn't look like, Ryan came in there just throwing left hooks all the time,
No, yeah, he fought a good fight, man. He did, and he looked dominant. But once again, that was against Barrios. That wasn't against someone like Shakur.
Well, I think he's been training with Benavidez. Wasn't he training out with Benavidez and them?
I think so. But one of the things that, dude, what's up with Conor Benn, bro? Like, he's at every fight, and he always wants to get in the ring and call everybody out. Like, he wants to fight everybody. That boy is trying to get paid, man. That boy Conor Benn, bro.
That's what it is, bro. Yeah, but we need boxers like Ryan, willing to fight anybody, man. You can't,
and I
championship, and I'm not gonna fight nobody now.
No, and I like Ryan Garcia. I like the personality. He's not the best trash talker, but he's pretty good. I mean, he's an exciting guy. He's an exciting fighter. And you're right, he will fight anybody. And I would love to see the Shakur fight. I would. And I think it would be and I think it would be a pretty good fight, but I just don't think that he could beat him. Right. Honestly. What's it called? I wanted to talk. Well, Cipo, I know we've been kind of game planning this for a while and waiting for a podcast where we haven't had the most content to talk about. We wanted to go over the ESPN. So ESPN released a list.
Oh, you want to go over that?
Yeah, ESPN released a list at the end of January, and they do this every year, where they
Right.
drop their top 100 MLB players. So, Alan, you don't want us to talk about football? Here we go. We're going to talk some baseball. So every year
Alan
MLB
was like in
drops
the
this.
boxing.
He probably was, especially because Ryan Garcia. But Alan doesn't like Ryan Garcia anymore, from what I remember, because he lost against Tank and they pay
Rolly.
me money. Well, yeah, he lost against Rolly too, but he didn't bet on him in the Rolly fight against me.
Yeah, now we go for Pitbull.
Yeah, Pitbull Cruz. I love Pitbull.
Oh, bro, I love Pitbull.
If you were getting jumped, let's ask this question first before we get into the MLB, because I've seen this on Facebook.
Right.
All right, so let's say you're getting jumped. Okay, you can pick 2 boxers right now to have your back against like 5 dudes at a bar. Who you taking?
Against 5 dudes?
Against 5
Shit,
dudes,
I'll
so it'd be
take any
you.
boxer.
No, but I know, but you get to pick 2, so it'd be you and 2 other boxers. Who you taking right now? Here, I'll go first.
All right, you
Let
go
you
right
think
now.
about it. When I seen this on Facebook, I went with Tank. I'm taking Tank. I know he's small, but dude, he catches anybody with one hit, he's knocking him out, and Tank's just a beast. I know he's always in trouble, but I would like to have Tank in my corner. And my other one that I picked was Pitbull, who you brought up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I just feel like
I'm
Pitbull's a
surprised you
dog, bro.
didn't like take like Bud Crawford or.
Bud would be good too, but I don't know. I think just having Tank and Pitbull with me would just honestly hype me up more. Seeing them 2
Pitbull's
guys
a
with
good
me.
pick.
Pitbull is a good pick.
I like Pitbull.
Who you taking?
Right now? Damn.
I have a feeling one of the names you're gonna say. You gotta say him.
Nah.
No?
Mm-hmm.
The red-haired Mexican?
Yeah, Canelo.
Canelo.
Shit, I'll take Canelo. Give me Canelo and Pitbull.
Okay. You're gonna take 2 Mexican fighters.
Yeah. One thing about it, we know Mexican fighters, they're brawlers.
Yeah, well, according to Sean Strickland, he's a Mexican fighter too.
Shit, last time I thought his name was Deshaun.
Dude.
That's Deshaun Strickland right there.
Dude, so shout out to all of our live viewers right now. We just went up to 16. Now it's back down to 10. They must have tuned out. That was pretty cool, though. I don't know if I've ever seen 16 people watch at once. What's going on with the comments? Where is everybody? We're not being wild enough right now.
Go ahead.
All right, so the MLB Top 100 list drops every year, usually at the end of January. ESPN puts a list together of the top 100 players in baseball.
Right.
Let's go through the list. Let's see what we agree with, what we disagree with, and we'll start at number 1, Shohei Ohtani.
That's the best. They couldn't mess that one up.
You can't mess that one up. His rank in 2025 was 1. I mean, 2-way player, pitches, bats.
Didn't last year they had him ranked like 4 or something?
No, last year they had him at 1.
Okay.
Alan says talk NBA playoff predictions. We will. We're gonna talk that to finish the show today. All right, so we have Ohtani at 1. At 2, we have Aaron Judge.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, I'm fine with that too. Last year he was ranked at 2 as well. At number 3, they have Bobby Witt Jr., shortstop for the Royals. First one we disagree with?
I think I disagree with that one.
Who would you put at 3? Think wisely about this answer. Because you know who I'm putting there.
I know you're going off biased.
No, this isn't biased, bro. This is not biased.
It's not a Met.
No, this is a Met, but it's not because it's biased, bro. This is disrespectful. How the hell is Juan Soto not at number 3? I mean, come on, bro. You mean to tell me that you'd rather have Bobby Witt over Juan Soto?
I don't agree with that, but I'd rather have Paul Skeens.
VP, Shohei and Judge, 1A, 1B. Then I think Vladdy should be 3. Yeah. I like Vladdy. I wouldn't rather.
They disrespected Vladdy.
They did.
They got Vladdy at what? Number like 7?
Tristan says Laughing my ass off. K9, you tweaking. Bro, I am telling you, Juan
I told
Soto.
him that too, bro. I
Bro,
told him
Juan
that too.
Soto, how many bases did he steal last year? How many home runs did he hit last year? Come on, bro.
But what was his defense?
He wasn't bad in the field last year. He played right field and he played pretty good.
Well,
He's
I
better
mean,
at defense than Vladdy.
damn.
Come on now.
Well,
I
that's
think
some.
Soto should be at 3. At number 4, they have Cal Raleigh, catcher
Yeah,
for the
that's where I'll
Mariners.
put at 3 right there. I'll
I
put
I
Cal at
agree.
3.
I I agree with him being at 4. If anybody was going to take Soto's spot at number 3, I think it should be Cal.
Yeah,
Last year, Cal was ranked number 59, so he took a huge jump this year, obviously with
right.
hitting all those home runs last year, and he played great defense at catcher. So if anybody should take that number 3 spot, I think it should be Cal, but I agree with him being at 4. Cipo?
I'll put Bobby Witt at 4.
At number 5, they have Jose Ramirez, third baseman for the Guardians. Last year, he was ranked at 9.
That one's good.
I like that one too. I think him and Bobby Witt Jr. are probably both around number 5-ish ranked to me. I really like Jose Ramirez. I just feel like he kind of doesn't get the publicity he deserves because he plays for the
Small
Guardians.
market. You
Yeah,
know,
he's on a small market, even though Bobby Witt is too, but Bobby Witt is a lot more popular than
right.
Jose. At number 6, they have my boy Juan Soto. Last year he was ranked at 4, so he moved back 2 spots this year. He hit 40 home runs last year, stole 43 bases, and he won his 6th Silver Slugger after age 26 season. Or he had 38 stolen bases, sorry.
To me, I think they got Soto in the right spot.
You sorry motherfucker.
I know it upsets you, man, but
VP says Jose Ramirez got hands.
yeah, you do.
Poor Tim Anderson, dude. That guy, when he was on the White Sox, this guy almost won MVP. And
Right.
he was having a down year that year anyways, but ever since that dude took that overhand right from Jose Ramirez, I mean, his career just went straight down the drain. Next thing you know, he's on the Marlins and he can't even get on the field. Oh, God. Poor dude, bro. I don't know if I've never seen a downfall like that in baseball where someone just straight fell off like that.
Yeah.
Damn, Tristan agrees with Cipo. I'm with Cipo on this one.
Appreciate you, Tristan.
At number 7, they got Paul Skeens, your boy, Cipo. Last year he was at 15. Now they got him at 7.
To me, Scooble and Skeens should be, I don't know.
Well, at number 8, they have Scooble. Last year he was at 11.
Yeah.
So they have Skeens 1 spot ahead of Scooble, man. And honestly,
I think that, I don't agree with that now.
I don't think I agree with that. I think Scooble I would have higher ranked over Skeens. Scooble last year was just phenomenal. Yeah. I mean, he had one of the best years I've ever seen from a starting pitcher.
And he got back-to-back Cy Young, so
yeah,
that should automatically put you right above Skeens. Whoever makes the damn list at the damn network, man, they need to be fired.
Tristan comments ahead of Scooble is crazy work. I agree with that. I mean, I love Skeens. Trust me, I'm a huge Paul Skeens guy, but how do you have him ahead of Scooble? I mean, that's a tough one. At number 9, they got Corbin Carroll, right fielder for the D-backs. Last year he was at 32. I don't know if I would have Corbin Carroll in the top 10, honestly. Cipo, what do you think about that one?
I'm about to say, who would you put in there?
I think Vladdy I would have above Carroll. Probably, dude. There's actually I'm looking at this list right now.
Everyone,
there's probably a couple guys just looking at. Let me give you some of the. At number 10, they got Vladdy, who I would have above him. Vladdy had a great year last year, obviously. Had a great playoff postseason run with the Blue Jays. At 11, they got Francisco Lindor, the shortstop for the Mets. Last year, he was at 6.
Damn.
I know that is kind of high for Lindor. I'm not gonna lie.
I was about to say, I don't
even as a Mets fan. MGB Skeen's got bonus points for having the most flexible girlfriend.
You're probably damn right on that one.
Tristan Collins, these lists are bullshit anyway.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, MGB, I love it. At 12, they have Garrett Crochet, starting pitcher for the Red Sox. The tall lefty.
I'd have Garrett Crochet over Corbin Carroll.
I probably would too, but here's one that's probably going to piss you off. They have him over Yamamoto. They got Yamamoto at 13. Would you have Crochet over Yamamoto?
I don't know. I think those are neck and neck.
Because during the postseason, you were talking up Yamamoto like he was number 1 in the league.
Well, maybe because I'm a little biased, you know. But shit, in the postseason, he was pitching like he was the best in the world. And you got to admit it. You knew he did.
I know. He was great. At 14, they got Ronald Acuna Jr. I think Acuna, if he stays healthy, which is never.
Yeah, that's what
he's another guy I would have over Corbin Carroll. I mean, this guy could be a top 5 player. He's definitely top 10, and he has a chance to be top 5 if he's healthy easily.
He could be the best.
He could be up there. Yeah, he could be up there if he stays healthy.
Yeah.
I don't know about the best, though. I think I don't know if he could crack that top 3, but it'd be close.
Well, he did have that 40-40 season before what?
That was like 3 years ago. Yeah, that was like 3 years ago.
Damn. Time flies.
VP comments, if this was a postseason ranking, how could Yamamoto not be number 1?
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, he won World Series MVP, yeah.
Yeah, but come on.
Yeah, he was great.
He dominated the whole postseason, start to finish, buddy.
Yeah, I agree with you, Cipo. I do think that he should be probably in this top 10, though, man. I really do.
I would put Yamamoto in the top 10.
At number 15, they got Fernando Tatis Jr., right fielder for the Padres. Another guy that usually has injury issues and steroid issues. And
he's in a perfect spot.
Yeah. At 16, they got Julio Rodriguez, center fielder for the Mariners.
I'd have him over Corbin Carroll.
Ooh, over I don't know if I agree with that one now.
I love shit.
I don't know, man. We're kind of hating on Corbin Carroll, but I think I'd rather have Corbin Carroll over Julio.
Over J-Rod. Oh man.
MGB comments: Yamamoto can throw 200 pitches and throw 3 frames in relief the next day. Yamamoto is like a robot, dude. He is. At number 17, they got Kyle Schwarber, the DH from the Phillies. They have a DH cracking the top 20, man. Which I don't think is bad. I think that's pretty good spot for him. Schwarber, I mean, dude will hit 50 home runs every year.
You're damn right he will.
At 18, they got your boy Mookie Betts, shortstop, Dodgers.
I would have him ranked a little higher.
He took a big hit, man, because last year he was ranked at number 5.
Yeah, he had a little down year, but he's going to bounce back this year.
At 19, they have Ketel Marte, second baseman from the D-backs. He had a really good year last year, but this is a little high, I think, for Marte.
You think so?
I think this might be a little high for Marte.
Hell, I think that's perfect.
At 20, they got your boy Will Smith, another Dodger, in the top 20. So just in the top 20, you got Ohtani. Right. You got
Mookie.
You got Yamamoto, and you got Will Smith. So you have 4 Dodgers in the top 20.
Shit, should have been Freddie Freeman in there too.
Yeah, they got Freeman at number 22, and they got Tucker at 21. So the next two players on the list are Dodgers. This one
Keep them coming, Andrew Friedman.
at 23, they got Nick Kurtz from the Athletics. He was a rookie last year, but man, phenomenal rookie year.
I'm about to say he had a great year.
They got him at 23. At 24, they got Padromo, shortstop from the D-backs, who last year wasn't even ranked.
Oh shit.
25.
He made probably the biggest jump on the list, huh?
Well, I guess you could have Kurtz up there too because he wasn't ranked last year.
Oh yeah, you're right.
25, Trey Turner, shortstop Phillies. At 26, they got Gunnar Henderson, shortstop from the Orioles. Last year, he was ranked at number 10, so he took a big step back. 27, Corey Seager, shortstop from the Rangers.
That's crazy.
At 28, Yordan Alvarez, last year ranked at number 7.
Damn, did Yordan have that bad of a year last year?
He was hurt most of the year, wasn't he?
Maybe that's what it was.
But
I say I couldn't believe he fell off that bad.
All right, so now I'm going to give you some names, Cipo.
Right.
We'll play a little game. You tell me if it's good or if they should be higher or lower. Bryce Harper, 32.
Well, even though he's aging, I'd still have him higher than 32.
MGB comments, it's just in Dodgers signed the entire top 100.
Hell
There's a lot of Dodgers in this top 100. All right, so Bryce Harper, you would say lower? You think he should be lower than 32?
I'd say so.
Which is lower means you would have him like top 20, top 10.
Yeah, I'd have him lower then.
Okay. Junior Caminero, third baseman from the Rays. They got him at 39.
Ooh. I'll probably have him a few spots lower. Well, you would have him lower?
This is going to be a hot take right here. I think Junior Caminero, I would rather have over Corbin Carroll, who's in the top 10. And they have Caminero at 39. I mean,
damn, you love them that much after last year, huh?
Dude, last year was pretty much his first full season in the MLB. He hit 264 with 45 home runs and 110 RBIs.
Yeah, great.
I mean, and he played for the Rays, bro, a team that's not really that good. I mean, that's pretty impressive. I think he might be the most slept on player on this whole entire list.
Right.
Let's see who else we got. What about Cody Bellinger at 43? Higher or lower?
I'd probably have him higher.
Okay, damn.
He plays in Yankee Stadium. Sorry, Tristan.
Dylan says, where is the dumper, fellas? He was at number 5, right?
5.
Yeah, he was at 4. He was at 4.
Yeah, I would have put him at 3. Right behind Judge and Ohtani.
I think him and Soto could fight for that 3 spot. I think it's close.
Right.
What about Bo Bichette at 48? Higher or lower?
I think he's worth going lower.
He hit 311 last year.
Yeah.
It's not too often you hear about MLB guys hitting at least 300 anymore, and this guy hit 311.
Yep.
MGB comments, Dumpster is on fire with his ranking. Let's see. Let's go. Let's keep going on this. Ellie De La Cruz at 52, higher or lower?
Lower.
That one I'm surprised by. I mean, he hit 264 last year with 22 home runs, 86 RBIs. He didn't get as many stolen bases as, I mean, people were calling this guy to get like 70 stolen bases last year. He only got 37. He had the same amount just about as Soto. So he took a big hit with his ranking. What about Jackson Chourio at 56 from the Brewers?
Ooh, damn, I like Chourio.
I really like Chourio. I really like Churio.
I believe they got him ranked wrong. He should be lower.
That's another one of my hot takes. I think Churio has a chance to be a top 10 player in Major League Baseball this year. The guy can do it all. He's
Maybe
great
this year.
defensively. He's great offensively. If he can stay healthy this year, I think he could be a top 10 player in the MLB. I think that's another guy that's definitely slept on. MGB says, "See what I did there." I think we do. VP Soto might lose some at bats now that Pete Alonso won't be there. I don't know.
Pete Alonso had the first home run of spring training this year.
Yeah, I seen that. VP says he'll get walked more.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna have Bichette hitting behind Soto though, so I don't know, man. I don't know about that. And honestly, I think I like Bichette hitting behind Soto maybe even more than Alonso. Dylan comments, accurate MGB and solid ranking. Who's Cipo bumping top 10, bringing in higher dudes? Who are you taking out of the top 10? I mean, I think who is it, Carroll?
I'll take Carroll out.
Yeah, Corbin Carroll. MGB comments, dumpster fire. See? Yes, that's what I've seen, but I didn't know if there was like more behind it. I don't know.
Right.
I'm shot the fuck out. What about James Wood at 53? This is another one that I think is definitely questionable.
He's ranked right in the good spot.
Really? I think James Wood. Here's another take. I think James Wood has a chance to be a top 20 player this year too. Plays for the Nationals. Hit 256 last year, which isn't that impressive, but 31 home runs, 94 RBIs, 15 stolen bases. Not the best in the field, but I think James Wood. I mean, he was in the home run derby last year. Good power hitter, and he's young. Yeah. He's only going to improve.
He was only a rookie, right? Or is that, 2 years now?
I think, last year was his first full year. He came up the year before for like half the year. So, kind of.
I remember.
Let's see. Jazz Chisholm at 61.
He needs to be higher. He doesn't even make my top 100.
I don't think he makes my top 100 either. I mean, he did hit 31 home runs last year, but he only hit 240. On the Yankees. I think that helped out a lot with that.
Yeah. Playing in the damn Yankee park makes it easier to hit a home run.
What about Seiya Suzuki at 77 for the Cubs?
No, I like Suzuki.
32 home runs last year, hit 245, 103 RBIs.
I like Seiya.
Higher or lower?
Whew. I got him lower.
At 82, they have your boy, bro, Mike Trout. Higher or lower?
That's
last
crazy.
year he was at 39.
Damn, he should at least be a damn top 20.
Mike Trout in the top 20 still? Bro, he hit 232 last year with 26 home runs.
Did? I didn't watch his stats last year.
I mean, if Mike Trout's healthy, obviously the guy could be the best player in the league, but
somebody needs to figure out what's wrong.
I love this comment. MGB K9 putting 35 players in the top 20. Oh man. There's no S in RBI. But when you say it like that, it sounds better.
Yeah.
Dylan says your boy James Wood did lead a statistical category, K9. Do you know which one? Probably strikeouts, if I had to guess.
Damn.
Which, I mean, dude, last year was his first full year in the MLB. These are hot takes. I have James Wood, I got Jackson Churio, and I got Junior Caminero. I think them three guys have a chance to be top 20 players this year. If you're asking me out of this top 100 list, people that are ranked low or high of players that could be in the top 20, those are my three picks. I got those are my three guys that I think could definitely jump up in these rankings.
Right.
To finish it out, at number 100, the last one, they have Dylan Cease, who's now on the Blue Jays starting pitcher. Dylan
He
says
didn't have a
100%.
great year.
No, but he got paid big money to go to Toronto.
I know, but because they needed pitching.
Dylan says 100%, Bobby. Everyone is no one out. Wood, K, you got it. Missed the wood and got 221 with batting crown by 20. I love this comment. NGB says K9's top 20 is a Mets spring training roster.
Oh, shit.
Oh, let's go Mets, baby. VP says Mike Trout is baseball's version of street clothes.
Oh, shit.
What could have been, though, dude, with Mike Trout, man? What could have been?
It could have been something good.
Dylan says, hey, but you got to swing to hit, right? Dylan, I agree with you. James Wood was really bad with striking out last year, but once again, I think he's one of these guys that could take a big leap this year, and I just think the guy has a lot of potential, man. The guy's got so much power. He's a big lefty. I think he's got a chance. Dylan, great call, VP. That's 100% accurate. NBA All-Star break is over. We got like 8 minutes left. Let's give some finals picks. To finish it out. Who do you got coming out of the West? I'm writing it down. I'm bookmarking it. Or if you want, we could do what will be the Western Conference Finals and what will be the Eastern Conference Finals. So give me two teams from each.
All right. I think it will be give me the Thunder versus the Lakers.
The Lakers?
I'm going to do Thunder versus the Lakers.
Why the Lakers?
Even though their damn defense sucks, I think Luke Kennard is going to be a good trade for him.
MGB says Spurs versus Pistons, the finals that no omen. Wow, the Pistons. The Pistons are the number one team in the East right now.
I'll have them going against the Boston Celtics.
That's who you got in the Eastern Conference Finals?
Fuck, man, I'm sorry to say, but the damn Celtics are looking like they're going to go back to the conference championship. Especially when they get Tatum back.
You think Tatum's going to come back this year?
Well, they're saying he's got a chance.
But if you're the GM of the Boston Celtics,
I wouldn't, but
you wouldn't. So you wouldn't bring him back, even with Boston performing this well, and there's a chance they get the number one seed going into the playoffs. You don't bring back Tatum.
Yeah, they've been doing good all year. They didn't need him.
Dylan comments, OKC Spurs Nuggets toss up. Aaron Gordon hamstring vital there. Yeah. In the East, it's Detroit, Knicks, or Boston. Wow. So no shout out to the Cavs. Since the Cavs got James Harden, they're 5-1. They won 5 in a row with James Harden when he first got there.
They got to do something when it comes down to the playoff time. They've been going bounced in the first and second round the past couple of years.
Yeah, but that was without James Harden, man. I think James Harden is a game changer in this. Big time. And I mean, yeah, they won the first 5 games with him. They went 5-0 the first 5 games. I know. Say what you want about that. But, man, that team looked dominant, man, with Harden out there.
Right. Surprising. Allen called that.
Dylan comments, Pistons have a higher winning percentage than OKC, crazy as it is. The Pistons are a really good team, but they're just so inexperienced.
Cade Cunningham for MVP.
What did he drop in the Garden the other day? 42, 41?
Something like that. Yeah. Right now, I think Jaylen Brown and
Jaylen Brown. And I said before the year started, I said, you watch out for these Celtics because even without Tatum, now that Brown's going to be the number one guy,
Yeah.
I still had a feeling this team was going to be really good.
Yeah, Peyton Pritchard.
Your boy.
That's the boy.
Dylan comments, Celts dominant last night in Tatum. It's a possibility.
Yeah.
The East is wide open. They might be able to make a run.
Yep.
MGB comments, if Tatum is healthy, he plays in situations. Dylan comments, F the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell, weakest player in the league, and James Harden is a playoff joke. Damn. MGB, Harden is a game changer until it's playoff time. This year could be different. Yep. He's on the Cavs now.
He was the greatest ISO player ever.
Whoa! According to who?
Bro, you got to remember when he was in with them, when he was getting that MVP that season, bro, nobody could stop him.
I don't know about the greatest ISO player of all time, man.
Bro, that year, I'm telling you, man, when he was doing that thing, that move.
Did he ever get fouled?
Did he ever?
VP comments, Harden doesn't do anything in the playoffs, so.
I know, he does not in the playoffs.
All right, so Cipo, you got Thunder and Lakers in the West. You got the Pistons and the Celtics in the East. In the West, I'm going to go. I thought about not putting the Thunder in there.
Right.
It's so hard to go back to back.
It is.
I know SGA's had some injury issues this year, but I feel like almost a dumbass not having the Thunder in the Western Conference Finals. So I'm going to go Thunder as well, but I'm going to go Nuggets.
Right.
I think the Nuggets make the finals this year as of right now. I could see them. I mean, they took OKC to Game 7 last year. They're the only team to really put up a fight against the Thunder.
No, the Pacers until they lost Hadley.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking in the West.
Right.
So I'm going to go Thunder Denver as my two teams in the West. MGB comments, Abdul-Jabbar Skyhook is the greatest ISO play ever.
Yeah.
Good take.
That's
Dylan
nobody
comments.
Was stopping that.
Dylan comments, 100% true K9. Hard to go back to back, and they've been pretty damn beat up, but their defense is real, and they've got a system to get in where they fit in, and the McCain pickup was big. Yeah, McCain has been.
Ooh.
You see him barking? Oh!
Yeah, I seen him.
In the East?
Yeah, I like that pickup, man.
In the East, I'm not going to pick either one of the teams you got. The Pistons, really? I just think they're too inexperienced. I know they look really good during the regular season.
They got their experience last year.
Yeah, but I just don't think they're experienced enough yet to where they can make the Eastern Conference Finals. I could see them winning in the first round, but getting past that, I think it's going to be tough. They could surprise me, but the Pistons I don't have enough faith in them yet to give them that high of a projection. So I'm not going to take the Pistons. I don't think I'm going to take the Celtics either. Now, if Jason Tatum comes back,
wow, that's crazy.
That might change my decision, but I think in a 7-game series, the Celtics would be very tough, but I don't know if they could beat. Okay, so I'm going to name my two teams. I got the Cavs and the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals. I see the Knicks making a run when it comes playoff time. I think they got the grit to do it. I think they will get things together by then. They haven't been looking the best, and they can't beat the Pistons, it seems. But I think that when it comes playoff time, and it seems like the Pistons and Knicks probably will play each other, I think the Knicks will get their lick back and probably beat the Pistons in a 7-game series. So I'm going to go Knicks and then the Cavs because I'm one of those people that have never had faith in the Cavs. I say every year the Cavs are going to choke. I'm the biggest haters on the Cavs, but I do think that if they can stay healthy with Evan Mobley and Jared Allen and Harden and Mitchell, I think this team can make a run to the Eastern Conference Finals. And I'm probably going to sound stupid, and I'm probably going to say at the end when all this is over, I don't know why I put faith in this team because they proved me wrong so many times.
They're both going to get eliminated first round.
Who, the Knicks and the Cavs?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I just see a Knicks Cavs Eastern Conference Finals, and I could see it going 7, and I think the Knicks take it.
Hell, I believe the Pistons probably been the hottest team.
Yeah. Tristan comments, I have yet to see someone who dislikes the Joker. Yeah, I don't
Nobody.
think I've never heard of anyone not liking the Joker.
Yeah. He's
Dylan
like
says,
any one of us who, who goes to work. Hates our job, but we just got to do it,
Dylan says Knicks East must win. If not now, it's not happening. And once again, I 100% agree with this take. Going into next year, you're going to have the Celtics being healthier. You're going to have the Pacers being healthier. The East is going to be a lot tougher next year. So this is the Knicks' time, and that's part of the reason why I have them making the finals this year.
Right.
Dylan comments, Knicks most experience and most depth, but you've got Cat and Brunson. You've got 2 negative defenders as your studs, and I 100% agree with that. I wish there was a way where they didn't have to have both of them on the floor at the same time, and maybe playoff time, now that they don't have Tibbs, maybe they could coach it better instead of dogging these guys and playing them the whole damn game. That was one thing I hated about Tibbs.
Yeah, you can't have 2 damn negative defenders on the court at the same time now.
And Tibbs would play both of them the whole damn game.
I know. You know how Tibbs was. He liked to overplay the damn minutes.
I know. Dylan, exciting
Starters get
part.
42 minutes.
I know. Dylan, exciting part is it's open, both East and West. There's really no favorite, which is pretty awesome. I suppose OKC, but the Spurs have lit them up this year, and Joker is still best player. Neither one of us picked the Spurs. And
experience.
Exactly. And that's why I didn't pick them. And I
scary
over them. But they are a very scary team, and they're 100% a team that they could make a run.
Yeah, they could make it to the Western Finals.
Dylan says, I got Nuggets over Pistons in 7. Let's finish with our predictions. Cipo, who you got in the finals and how many games?
I'd say Lakers and Celtics finals.
Who wins?
Probably the Celtics.
And how many games?
6.
Y'all like that hot take, huh?
275. I've never seen this person comment. You should change the name of the pod to Florida Man Sports. That's a good name. I like that name,
Right.
but we're sponsored by Counterculture, and they're the ones that choose. So that's something you would have to bring up to Tyler and Mike. So I'm not gonna comment on that. I love the name Counterculture Sports. All right, so I'm gonna go. I think
Right.
Denver beats the Thunder in the Western Conference Finals. So I'm gonna go Denver, and I'm gonna go Knicks beat the Cavs in the Eastern Conference Finals. So I'm gonna go Denver Knicks, and I'm gonna go Denver wins in 6. That's my prediction.
Yeah, I don't see the Knicks making it out the East.
If it's not this year, then when? They got to do it. They got to do it,
Got to make that trade for Giannis.
dude. All right, Cipo, happy
All right,
birthday,
brother.
happy belated birthday.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it.
I hope you had a good birthday week.
I did.
And shout out Goon Tape for being the best sponsor in the world. We love you.
Shout out Goon Tape.
Let's do a couple more comments before we get out of here. VP says, has Wemby been healthy to the playoffs ever? Yeah, that's why I don't have the Spurs in the Western Conference Finals, because that's a good wild card pick. Like if I was betting $100 on it because of the odds you would probably get, I think the Spurs would be a good pick, but just like making predictions, I don't think. Tristan says, oh, hey, Ja. I guess they're boys. Tristan, good show, guys. Thank you, Tristan. And I know we're going to lose a lot of people because we're not really talking much football anymore, but, the baseball stuff, basketball.
We got basketball.
We got basketball. Dylan, K9, my exact preseason prediction, same as you. Okay. Hey, great minds think alike, brother.
Oh shit!
Dylan says, great show, brothers.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. For those that don't know, we go live every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern, live on YouTube, Counterculture Sports. If you can, give us a thumbs up. Dude, where's Nicole? Nicole is missing. She hasn't been
Where is
here in
she?
like 2-3 weeks. I hope she's okay. I remember she tore her meniscus. I hope she's good. A lot of our regulars haven't been here, maybe because football's over. I don't know. But
Football's done.
please give us a thumbs up on this video. Share it with your friends. If you see someone at the gas station that looks cool, tell them about the podcast. Tell everyone you know about it. Subscribe to our channel.
Thank you,
VP
Carl.
says, happy belated birthday to my primo, Cipo.
Thanks, Pre.
Woo, woo. Cottville told me he used to beat you up as a kid. Whoa.
Damn.
Whoa.
Gonna have to go throw Copville in an ankle lock or something.
I've never got into it with my cousin, honestly.
Oh no.
Nah, I
Man,
don't
that's a
think so.
surprise.
No, he was so much
Shit.
older than me. Like, we never really like wrestled out there. Like with my cousins that are
Hell.
more near my age.
All my cousins that are older than me, man, fuck. They used to torture us.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Any last words?
Huh?
Cipo, the man of many words with the great beard.
Oh,
Ow,
shit.
ow, ow!
Oh.